Hey friends, Allison here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you another really quick and simple layout idea for December Daily. I used my Cricut to create this page. The part of the layout that I'm working on right now, I used the write feature to write the month and the day at the very top of the page. That's the green aqua minty color that you see at the top, 12/18. And then below it, I used the write function to write my journaling out, and I just used a black pen for the journaling. To add a little bit more pizzazz to this page, I am using a black pen and my ruler to make some lines. I'm going to add some die cut hearts that I created using my Cricut. For the top part of the page, I sliced the word hope from a 4x6 piece of white cardstock. This is textured white cardstock. And I'm using the letters that come out of the word hope to back the file with so that there are some pretty patterns in it. I'm using pattern papers from Elle Studio. This is from the Celebrate paper pad. And instead of backing the letter O in the word hope, with pattern paper, I'm actually going to use my photo to put in that blank spot. Now in hindsight, rather than tracing out the letters and then fussy cutting them, I could have done two things. I could have fussy cut them like I'm doing now, but leave a wider margin around the pencil lines when I trace the letters. I did leave a little bit of a margin, but not enough of a margin. So when I went to glue the letters to the back side of my cardstock, they didn't adhere very well. So to fix that, I actually glued another piece of white cardstock behind it. So I created a sandwich, essentially, so nothing should move. The other option was I could have just cut squares of paper and layered them behind the letters. So here's my photo. I printed it at 3x4 inches, and then I'm just trimming it down so that it fits neatly behind the letter O. I printed the picture twice because the first time I printed it, I cut the oval shape for the letter O, and I didn't do a very good job and there was gaps. So I printed it again and cut it into a square, and that solved that problem. So I did make a mess of this layout just because there wasn't enough of a border around each of the letters to stick to the paper. So I got glue on the front and the back and everywhere. So learn from my mistakes and do it a little bit differently than I did. In the end, it all worked out. I really love how this page came together. The only thing I wish as far as the photo goes, it's hard to see what is happening in the picture. My husband was home earlier this week. He was able to come home in the evenings before leaving for work again, and he decided to make popcorn one night. And popcorn is Freddie Dog's absolute favoriteest treat in the universe. And so he was sitting on the floor while my husband was sitting on the couch eating popcorn, and he was staring him down while he ate, hoping for some handouts. He didn't get any because he's on some medication for anxiety right now, and he already gets lots of treats. So no popcorn for Freddie Dog. But that is what this story is about. It's not necessarily a Christmas story, but it did happen in my month of December, and I thought it was worth documenting. Here are the hearts that I mentioned. I die cut them with my Cricut. And I also decided to add one of these chipboard phrases from Elle Studio as well. I pull off a red one in the end. Well, not in the end, but I do pull off a red one because I thought it would work with my story. But then paired with the red hearts that I die cut, I thought it was too much red. So I end up pulling off that red chipboard phrase. It did leave the adhesive behind, which is good to know. The adhesives on their products are good and sticky, and they will stay once they are adhered to something. I didn't mind so much that the chipboard sticker part of it was left behind. I pulled off a white chipboard phrase instead and just put it over top of the one that I tried pulling off. And I'm not too upset about not having adhesive on the back of the original red one. I can just add glue when I use it on another project, and that will take care of that problem. So I haven't mentioned already, but these two 4x6-inch pieces of paper are going into a pocket page. There are two 4x6-inch pockets in this page protector, and that's what I'll be using for this layout. You'll see me put them inside the page protector at the very end of this video. I'm adding some more doodled lines around this part of the page just to tie everything together. And that brings me to the end of today's layout. I hope this layout inspired you. I hope you're enjoying my December daily videos. If you are, give me a thumbs up and a like. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. If you are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider doing that if you enjoy Cricut projects and or December daily. And to everybody else that is returning to my channel, thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful week, everybody. Merry Christmas. We are finally in the last stretch before Christmas. Are you excited? I am. I will talk to you again soon. Have a great day. Bye, friends.